All right, welcome back, everybody, from your workshops. I hope you found them engaging um, in alignment with our theme for RLC, Time to Engage. It seems like many folks were still in this good discussion, so no worries on moving back over to the main room. You didn't miss anything. We're just going to do a quick closeout and talk about a few things that you can look for in terms of next steps. We want to know what you thought about your RLC experience over day one and day two. So please do take the time to complete the survey for the workshops that you have individually attended. The link to that is in the chat in case you haven't gotten a chance to complete at the end of your last sessions or from day one. You only need to complete it for the workshops that you specifically attended. Also, we have an overall RLC feedback survey. A link for that is also in the chat. You can click on the screen to access that overall survey as well. Don't worry, it's not going to take you long to complete. We know, um, the pain of having long surveys, but really your feedback is important because we want to know how to improve this experience for future trainings, not only for RLC next year, but for master classes and trainings that will come throughout the year that you hopefully will find to be of benefit because it's directly tied to the experiences and training that you would like to receive for yourself or your fellow board members. I know there were also many questions about will we have access to the recordings and the presentations and all of the great supplemental information. And of course, the answer to that is yes. And so I'm sharing just for your visibility where that information will be housed. You'll note from the meetings that we've been using a Microsoft Teams platform, and something that you'll gain access to following the meeting will be a team just for professionals chapters. You can see it here, NSBE professional chapters. And there are channels in here for each region. And so you can look forward to engaging with your regional leadership throughout the year in these channels. But at the very bottom here, there is a channel for RLC. And you'll easily be able to find the files where we will upload the recordings, all of the presentations, and then we have some special bonus content, masterclass material from some speakers that we've brought in to deliver content just for you all within the chapters and across the leadership in the organization. So you have access to all of these goodies here. Also, a couple of nuggets have been added in the general tab, which you might find of benefit as you continue to explore how to reach members in each of your chapters locally. One of those on the general tab would be a link to chapter resources. You can find this also on nsbe.org. You can see it has information about a toolkit, the process for chartering and rechartering, and for current chapters, some information about the key positions that are needed, right, to support your recharter for this year if you haven't already completed. But you can read more about that in depth once you gain access. There's also a link here to the Gen survey, right? This is the survey to complete to support maintaining your 501c3 nonprofit status in partnership with the national organization. And last but not least, there is a membership dashboard. We've taken a lot of the historical data from 2016 to present to create membership trends. The first few slides are national trends, but what you'll see when you click forward is that there is a dashboard here that allows you to look up your chapter and pull up specific year-over-year data for both your number of members as well as your retention year over year. This is based off your national membership records. And then you can also do a deep dive into your chapter in terms of some of the demographics regarding gender and work of experience and educational background of your members over the last 5 years. So there'll be more time to, of course, discuss these if you have questions. As you review, if you have any feedback about additional resources that you would find of benefit, because we know in the feedback yesterday, resources were one of the top ranked items that you were looking for, please let us know, and we can push those out to you in near real time in the team that we've created here for the professionals chapters across the society. So with those updates and announcements about next steps, there will be more to come. You'll all receive emails discussing what the next steps are. And with that, I'd just like to thank each of you for coming and participating. And I would like to give a big, big round of applause, virtual claps to the planning committee. You know, big kudos to each of the regional chairs and each of your boards that you solicited to support and deliver the great content for the chapter leaders over today and yesterday. It's truly, truly a dedication of your commitment with all of us being here on a Saturday and a Friday to really, really focus on reaching our members and also advancing the NSBE mission statement, which we all know is to increase the number of culturally responsible Black engineers who excel academically, succeed professionally, and positively impact the community. I love how we almost all said it at the same time virtually.
Hey, before we wrap up, can we take a picture in together mode?
Absolutely. Great idea.
What's together mode?
So
everybody turn on your camera so we can see.
It's like staying on the camera. Right? I'm able to take a screenshot on my side.
Okay, let's get
I'm only seeing about 10 people, but I know more are on.
We got a lot of cameras off.
They're coming on. I see these faces. On.
Okay, I see you, Brianna. Okay. Atlanta repping hard today. Deanna, I know you there too.
Crystal, are you taking some of the screenshots? Townsend, I know you're probably already on it.
All right, ready? One. But think about it, my screenshot thing is.
All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're going to do one more. 1, 2. All right, excellent. I got it.
Also, Arthur, looks like there's a question in the chat.
Sure, what's the question?
Did you answer the one about the 501c3?
Yeah, so there is a link that chapters can complete for a tool called the Gen Survey, and that will help to support you gaining 501c3 status if you would like to do that in partnership with the national organization. And we'll share instructions about how to progress that following RLC. And there's an additional question regarding, maybe it's a question and a comment regarding updating your chapter leaders in NSBE.org or NSBE Connect when you log in. There are also instructions on that in the team and on the website. And we'll remind individuals to do that via email. The key requirement, of course, is to have 10 active members, as well as the 5 key board positions filled and populated in NSBE Connect on your chapter profile. Both of those are required to meet active chapter status. So happy to stay on if there are a few additional questions, but we will officially end now and really see you all on the next call. All the best wishes for taking this information and applying it to your chapters. Take care.